Hey everyone. So I've been thinking about this stuff for a while, and it's a real issue on Tumblr and like everywhere, marketing and everything. And like marketing we can't really do much about, but in schools and with like competition with girls and like who's the skinniest and stuff, I'm gonna talk about weight problems for a second. The rate of eating disorders, I believe, has been the highest in the past couple years that it's ever been. And no, it's not just in girls, it's in guys too. The most common, yes, is girls, but so this applies to everyone, no matter what age you are or anything. Apparently, I've had mine since I was 10 and I didn't know it. So, and also, most of you know that I have been in, I don't know if I said this already, but I've been in recovery for the past 3 months, and I've skipped from like days residential to IOP, which I'm in now, and that kind of thing. So, um, it's just a huge problem. Like, I follow some fitness blogs so I could get like fitness advice and stuff for when I was able to exercise and like be recovered and stuff. And I still follow those blogs, and there's like a lot of things that like a skinny girl is saying like this could be you in months, and like stuff like that. It's like, why do you? I understand that people who want to change themselves, so it's just like want to feel better in their body, like more confident, like overweight people, that's fine, and that kind of stuff. But I'm just like, and people dissing fat people, that's a problem as well. It's like, I saw a post once and it was something about like, if someone was fat and they were like, why don't you feel confident in your body by losing like this amount of weight by doing this, this, and this? And it's like, how come they can't feel confident in their body just the way they are? Like, that's something that I was like, so because you're fat, you can't feel comfortable in your body? Okay, yeah, that's bullshit. Um, I mean, I respect people who are thin and feel comfortable with their body, who are bigger and feel comfortable, who are my size and feel comfortable. Like, I'm not extremely comfortable with my body yet, and I'm still getting there, but it used to be a lot worse. And it's just, I have no words, honestly, for like saying how people treat one another and how the competition is in this world. And it's like, Special K commercials are like, what will you gain when you lose? It's like, honestly, losing weight, through my experience, and I know this is a huge, huge thing with girls who lose weight and girls who have or are developing an eating disorder, and even not. Like, I know it's like the number on the scale. It's like it gets lower and lower and lower, but when is it low enough? It never feels lower enough. Like, it just feels like just 5 more pounds and I'll be happy. You don't get happy by losing that weight. I am someone who has been through it, and I know, like, by saying this, you're not gonna be like, oh, okay, and just kind of like go off of it. But no, really, it's not gonna make you happy if you, no matter how much weight you lose. It's never gonna be enough. And it's sad. It really is, and I don't know how I ended up the way I was, or am, actually. But, I mean, it's a process, and I'm working on it. And I think other people should too. I think we should more, I think we should throw around the more self-acceptance than losing weight or getting fit or all of the expectations of this world. Like, even actors and actresses and stuff, it's like, it's always about what they're wearing and how they look, not about their accomplishments. I mean, the actors, yeah, they'll get like, oh, he was so great in this movie, but if it's girls, it's like, oh yeah, she looks so pretty in this movie, or how much did she gain or lose for this movie, and you know, what they're wearing at the award shows and who wore it better and how their hair looked, like how high their heels were, whether their hips looked fat. And it's just like, I would never want to be a famous person if that's all I was going to get criticized on. And people get criticized on like every day. The youngest people that I've known of eating disorders have had this was they were like 12, 13. And it gets younger and younger and younger as the years go on, and that's not the way that people should be living their lives. You miss out on so much. I dropped out of school for a semester because of all the stuff that I had to deal with and all the stuff I had to do, and my life has pretty much been on hold, and it's been routine and routine and routine, and I'm not doing anything else. And it's like, I don't understand why losing weight is so important in this world. It seemed like the most important thing for so long for me. But, I mean, it's not anymore. honestly, I can tell you honestly, I know people are always like, oh, I don't believe that. But starting to accept yourself more and more and more is so much better than losing weight for reasons to make people pay more attention to you, for you to feel better about yourself, for you to feel a sense of accomplishment, whatever your reason is. I promise you it's not good enough. And there is going to be a time where people are going to get so tired of it. Even people, I mean, just who work out and stay fit and like start living a healthy lifestyle, they're going to get tired of it because it's hard to keep up. Like, just because I'm not talking about diets, I'm talking about like the lifestyle. And it's like sometimes people get tired of it because if they don't keep that up, like if they don't go to the gym a certain amount of weeks and they don't eat this food as how they plan and stuff, it's like they might gain that weight back because your body is supposed to be set like at a certain weight for your height, for your shape, and for your age. It's like the whole thigh gap thing too. It's like you cannot have a thigh gap if your hips and bone structure is set a certain way. It is physically impossible no matter how much weight you lose. For some people, it's physically impossible. So get those images out of your head. And also people who are like this thin have their hips are like, they have small hip bones. Their hips are closer together. Whereas me, I have wider hip bones, so it's going to be more of like a weird like structure. You can't look at somebody else and be like, I want their body. Because no matter how hard you try, no matter how you try, if it's like fit, if you're having an eating disorder, if you just want to lose a couple pounds, if you're just clean eating, like that stuff, no matter what, you can never have the same exact body structure as somebody else because of the way that you are built. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that everyone is beautiful. Because no, I don't believe that. I'm not going to look at someone and be like, so if someone I think is unattractive, I'm not going to sit there and be like, they're beautiful, but I can accept them and know that there's so much more to them than what they look like. Yes, I am judgmental sometimes. Everyone is judgmental. I'm going to sit here and admit that. Because I'm not going to be one of those people who are like, oh, I'm never judgmental, I love everyone. Because that's not true. But I can appreciate them for being a person and being alive and liking what they like, even if we have different opinions about things. If I don't like them at all, it's really hard to appreciate people I don't like. But I try to. Either I don't interact with them, or when I do, I try to be, as nice as I can or whatever. But like, I do judge people sometimes. That's just how life is for me, and probably for you guys too. You're probably sitting there being like, oh, I don't judge people, but that's completely crap because I know you do. And that's okay. Like, because we judge people for judging people who judge people. And it's just like, I mean, there's not really much you can say there. But as far as like weight and stuff goes, I don't know why it's such a big deal. And I don't want any of you to have to feel like you have to be a certain amount of weight for people to like you. Because it all really comes down to a matter of if you like yourself or not. Because people are going to see that. You can literally see how happy someone is. And it like glows and shines through their face. And it's a great thing, because I've seen it through my brother. He has cried because he has felt so happy and he doesn't know why. And he's just like, this is true happiness. And I see it in all of his friends, and I see it in people. And confidence is great too, even if you fake it. Like, people will pick up on it and be like, wow, she's confident. And people want to be around people who like themselves and who are confident too. It's not like people don't want to be around people who aren't. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm so fed up with this whole like thing about having to lose weight and having to be perfect and having to look a certain size. I'm just done with it. Okay, my rant's over. There's so much more I can say, but I'm not going to get into it. Alright, I love you all, my followers and stuff, and like, get this around if you want. I know I kind of ramble a lot on different things and don't really stay on topic with some stuff, but that's the way I've always been with like writing and everything too. But yeah, thank you for watching and taking the time to see this. I know it was kind of long. I'm sorry about that. But I love you all. And don't forget to follow me, and I have other videos too. Alright, bye.